It's a very appropriate day for us to turn the spotlight on the national home of Arbor Day.
Tonight we take a little jaunt to Nebraska City and visit a nationally renowned artist residency program.
Our own Lance Schwartz is in now with the story. Lance?
All right, thanks guys. When most people think about Nebraska City, they think about Arbor Day and apples. But when artists think about Nebraska City, they think about the Kimmel Harding Nelson Center for the Arts. Their residency program attracts visual artists, composers, and writers from all across the nation and around the world.
I always knew I wanted to be an artist. I've always done art since I was really little, and it just never went away. And
Kathleen Scott Moore is a Sioux City native and an Arizona State graduate.
About a year ago, I really wanted to focus on my childhood relationship with animals. And this piece actually was my first paper cut that I did.
She had always wanted to interact with fellow artists in Nebraska City.
I applied and I received a 7-week residency, which is really exciting.
And Kathleen wasn't the only one that was impressed with her accomplishment.
I had a thesis committee in graduate school, and when I told the chair of my thesis committee that I got into Kimmel Harding Nelson, she was like, oh.
Over the past 11 years, more than 500 artists have come from all across America and all around the globe to kindle their creative spirits right here in Nebraska City.
They will be a combination of visual artists, composers, and writers that will stay up to 5 at a time, and they stay anywhere from 2 weeks up to 8 weeks.
Jenny Brandt is the executive director at the Center for the Arts.
Their work is looked at by outside jurors, and people are ranked, and we choose the best of the best to come here and spend time with us. So it is a very competitive process to get into the center.
Since 2002, the center has been housing 5 artists at a time.
There's typically 2 visual artists, 2 writers, and a composer. They get a place to live, they get a studio to work in, they get a stipend to help cover their meals, and their only obligation is to be productive, be creative, and work on their work.
What Kimmel Harding Nelson has is also kind of Nebraska City in itself. It has amenities, but it doesn't have distractions. I've created music for my animation as well. I love visiting with people and talking about my work and meeting people in the community and seeing, the arts community here in Nebraska. It's great.
The Center for the Arts is very impressive, but it is not the only place you can find art in Nebraska City. The public art project this year is called An Enchanted Arboretum, and student and professional sculptures can be seen all around the community this spring and summer. And Nebraska City is Nebraska's oldest incorporated city, and it is indeed a great place to kindle that creative spirit.
It's very neat, and those paper cutouts, how intricate and beautiful.
Oh, she does it, and she does it well.
Yeah. You know how much artistic skill I have? Zero.
Well,
Zero.
Maybe you will not be accepted to the program, but best of luck.
I'm always so impressed by those people. They do a great job.
Yep.
Thank you very much. Nice job. Thanks. Coming up next, sure was nice out there today. Will we see it again tomorrow? Update your forecast next.